Good luck with that one. Yeah, born and bred, Southern Bred Southern Reared, I'd say. So yeah, to be from down there, it's something to be proud of, and yeah, always through the family. And started off at Brendan and Megan's, and yeah, just gone from there really. Oh, I would have been doing a good 5 or 6 years before I made the full-time move up here, but yeah, obviously come up here in the winter times and got a bit of a taste of it, and yeah, just caught the bug. The beach helped us get them to start with, and sort of nowadays we're sort of getting the young ones through the stable. So basically with the 2 stables, we just have the older ones out here, or the ones that need it. So yeah, definitely did, got me on the map. You sort of just take them down there if there's a suitable race for them, or the odd time if we've got a great thing going with Nathan Williams now, we'll swap a few round and vice versa. So yeah, we're pretty lucky to be staying with him, and yeah, just chip in really. It's always good to go down and catch up with everyone, and as you sort of meet great people on the way as well, and yeah, just make the most of it.
Better Talkard in front, Life's a Beach, very game, but it's Better Talkard, and it is the Oaks to Better Talkard for Robbie Close and Regan Todd.
Yeah, well, Better Talkard was pretty special winning that race last year. It was definitely a highlight, but then the Group 1 was definitely the career one in New Zealand, so yeah, it's a pretty good race to win. We went on the Southern Bred Southern Reared tour, and I got to meet Scott on the bus, and we got yarning, and then Peter Lagan approached me a couple of weeks later, and we sort of made a bit of a short list up of fillies and a price range, and yeah, we ended up snapping this girl up. We actually named her Pauline after Pauline O'Connor, of course. Mark and Pauline, the Denario breeding, they bred her, so yeah, we sort of just stuck with that and keep it simple. Or Scott Eiliff, the owner now, he his name and all the horses got filly in them, so being able to she's a bull, it was quite a cool name for her really. She wasn't easy, this horse. She took actually 3 preps to get pacing. The first one didn't go good, the breaking in stage, just would not pace a yard. The second stage, not much better. Then yeah, the 3rd prep she sort of hit her straps, and that's when she probably went through to the Leonard Memorial. But got to give a special shout out to Murray Howard. He stuck to the ship and got it going for us. She's pretty laid back filly to have around the place, and yeah, nothing worries her too much, and especially when you work her, she'll just put her away and does what she has to, but yeah, come race day she knows what the go is. Well, she sort of ended up everybody's favourite at the moment, yeah, because we sort of sold a few others, but yeah, she's always been a nice filly, and everyone sort of got on with her pretty good. Yeah, with Goose driving her too, he's got to know her quite well, and she's been well looked after thus far in her career, so it will be nice. Probably wouldn't be many who had 100 trainer-driver partnerships, but yeah, hopefully we can sort of pull that off shortly. So the beach is a nice soft surface for her. She hits the ground quite hard, and being on the track the whole time, I didn't think it suited us, so yeah, being down here's certainly been a benefit for her. Yeah, walking in the water, it's just a good way, especially I haven't done it very often, but if you go for a bit of exercise, it's definitely good to cool off after, and freshen legs up and a bit of a splash around.
What a win that has been! True Fantasy over Suntan. Montana Glory's been huge in 3rd as well, and they were followed in Better You. Mr. Kaplan play filly.
We give her a crack at it, and it just didn't work out. Matt Bowden looked after up there for us, and she just didn't get that way of going, but it's probably the best thing that happened really, because we just turned her out straight after that. We could have kept going for the jewels, and in hindsight it was a great thing to do. She had a good spell up there at Superior Farms, and she's come back a lot bigger and stronger this year. So, but I sort of thought she was quite nice, and we had to have a go, but yeah, even this year, we could have gone up there for the Harness Millie and that, but we sort of thought we'd do the best by the horse, and just Southland Oaks was going to be the main target this early in the year. Yeah, so we'll get through next week, and then she'll definitely go to the paddock, win, lose or draw anyway, and yeah, that's sort of we're going to target the New Zealand Oaks and that later on in the season. Yeah, with the heats, they've probably been battling a bit for numbers, and yeah, I quite like the way they used to do it. They have to earn their money to be in it, whereas this filly, she probably wouldn't have made it. It wouldn't have worked out for us, but It's good for the racing too down there because they've got to have more starts, and it's going to have to be good for the turnover and that with the visitors coming down. Yeah, everything in there is going to be tough, but yeah, the one that sticks out the most of the Yardies Express, she's been very impressive. But in saying that too, there's, you know, you got Joe's Rock and that down there. Sort of don't want to single too many out because, you know, everyone's going to earn their spot in there. I hope we can go back to that. Yeah, we'll be doing our best to do it. So we've got 10 days to the big go and everything seems to be ticking over nicely.